You're an intellectual coward.
Touch me and see.
Do not come close.
Step back.
This
I'm a coward?
This is my arm reach.
I'm a coward?
This is my arm reach. Please do not.
coward,
Please
huh?
do not come forward.
Welcome back to another explosive debate on God-logic apologetic. Tonight, tensions flare as a fiery exchange between Christian apologist God-logic and a group of Muslim scholars takes a shocking turn. In the midst of hard-hitting questions and theological pressure, one Muslim scholar abruptly leaves the stage. And what follows? Chaos. A violent outburst from a Fanatic audience member stuns everyone. This isn't just a debate. It's a confrontation of faith, reason, and raw emotion. Buckle up.
The questions that you are asking actually are very fundamental questions that could be asked about any religion.
Yes, it could be asked about anyone.
Yeah,
and what I'm saying is that there is a truth. And with these basic questions to any of the religions, it could help us get to the truth.
Asking these questions, what do you want to prove?
Want to show that there is no substance within Islam. The only substance is Jesus Christ. After we show there's no substance in Islam, we give you the gospel and show you how the substance is Jesus.
But that could be also said by Jewish traditions as well.
Well, no. So here's the thing. I would challenge the Jew as well. I would challenge the Jew and say, why do you refuse to believe in the Messiah? You know, and what evidences do you have to reject Jesus as the Messiah?
And why do you think so? Anyone should believe that Messiah is a prophet, and Muslims, the prophet who came from Isaac's bloodline, is not a prophet. How does it make sense to you?
You're talking about Muhammad?
Yeah.
Well, because for Muhammad to say that he's a prophet, right? He makes certain claims. He says
he didn't make claims.
He did. He said that he's mentioned in the
Where?
previous scriptures in the Quran.
Where?
In the Quran.
No. Actually, the thing is that which part of the Quran, which chapter you are referring?
You got chapter 7, verse 157.
Which verse?
157.
Yeah. What? Read me 137 verse.
Yeah. So it says.
No, just read it to me in Arabic.
In Arabic. Why do I gotta read it to you in Arabic?
Because this Quran is in Arabic.
Do you speak Arabic?
Yeah.
Or do you want to see it in Arabic?
No, you have to actually read it to me.
I don't. No, I don't. I could just give it to you in English.
No, I'm a researcher.
So you're saying that I can't understand the Quran without Arabic?
I didn't make such claim. What I'm saying is, I'm a researcher.
Right.
And if you just tell me something in English without kind of putting an emphasis on the scripture in which it was written, it doesn't make sense.
No, what I'm saying is that even in the English translation, let me finish.
No, I'm not just asking about a translation.
I know. Let me respond to what you're saying, okay? Because I'm hearing what you're saying. You're saying that the importance is in the source language, right? I have to understand the source language in order to even really consider this and talk about the verses, right?
No, I didn't talk about that.
Well, that's what you kind of said. I can't quote. I can't. You're saying I can't tell you about a verse in the Quran without Arabic.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're talking about a particular verse, you are giving me a reference point.
Yes.
From a much more academic perspective, you have to actually read that reference to me.
Yes.
And also, the kind of context that you are actually making here, you have to also tell me the genealogy of those concepts which have been used in.
I don't have to. The only thing I got to do is just show you what the Quran says. If the Quran says, if the Quran says in chapter 7, I'm telling you.
No, where is the verse?
I'm telling you.
No, I mean.
What do you want me to show you the book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Look.
No, you have to show me the evidence of the book and the translation.
What do you mean the evidence of the book? Are you a Muslim?
No.
Oh, then what are you talking about there?
Oh my gosh. He is telling me I'm going to talk about chapter 7. I said okay. He's talking about.
You asked me where the claim was.
And tell me the translation because I don't know anything about it.
I'm trying to, but you keep cutting me off.
No, okay, just
okay. So
show me.
So just to be clear, you want me to show you the verse that I'm talking about? Okay. Here we go.
He did ask you that, and you said no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's
First of all, it's in English. I actually don't think so.
Do you read Arabic?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to hand you an Arabic Quran so you can go to the verse for me?
Yeah, you have.
Okay. Yes.
See, I'm a student.
Good. If you're a student, I asked you this earlier. You told me no.
Okay. Show me the verse.
Here.
Oh no, show me.
I trust you. You read Arabic, right?
No,
I don't.
You don't read Arabic.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So go to the verse for me.
No. What I'm saying is, it's not my. Actually, I have to go to the verse because I'm.
Yes, you are. No, it is you. Because
you are making a claim.
No, you're making the claim that I can't give you a verse without Arabic.
Yeah, give me.
So no, I don't. I reject that claim.
No.
Do I have? No, can I know what the Quran says without Arabic?
You have to actually show me in this chapter 7.
Why?
Because you are telling me.
Telling you what?
I'm following you.
What's my claim?
Your claim is in the chapter 7, and Prophet is making claim.
Yeah.
Certain claims.
So all I got to do is show you chapter 7 and the verse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't need to do this with this one. I can show you from this, right?
Why?
Because it says it in the book.
You actually want to take.
You're playing games, bro.
Oh my God.
You're playing games.
First of all, you should go to school.
I think you should too.
No. Actually, I think so. You need to learn the art of debating.
I think you do. When you make a claim and then I provide for you the evidence and you say, well, no, I don't want that. And then wait, let me finish. See, the art of debate is letting people speak, right?
Let me just.
No. I listened to you this whole time.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is this: when you ask me for an evidence of what I said, and then I'm about to provide for you the evidence, hold on. Let me finish, bro. No. Again, see, you're talking about the art of debate, and you're not even doing this.
No, you are showing.
You're talking about the art of the debate, and you're just talking over me.
You're showing me the foreign.
I'm gonna show you what the Quran says. Because I'm about to teach you. I'm about to teach you what the Quran says. Because you got to go to school for this, bro.
Have you actually read philosophy?
I got you right here.
No. I cannot read in any.
Those who follow the unlettered prophet,
No, you cannot just
whom they find written in the Torah and the Gospel. So according to the Quran, I'm supposed to find Muhammad written in the Torah and Gospel, right? Oh, this is corrupted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are. Is it corrupted or not? Is it true?
See, I don't make any claims whether it's authentic.
I'm asking you right now, is it true?
No. What you have
Thank
to
you.
do is.
So it's corrupted.
No. What you have to do is first, if you are actually enlightening me about something, you have to go to the source language and tell me this is the verse where the prophet.
He already tried to do that. You rejected it.
No.
The source language is Arabic.
Yeah, we have it right here. I handed it to you to try to show you, and you rejected it.
No, I
And
didn't.
you said
Why
that you
do you
read.
want me to show it?
Because you read the language, do you not?
You don't read the language.
I don't read the language.
Then how can you make the claim?
I don't have to know the language to be able to read the Quran. So basically what you're saying is this: if I don't know Arabic, I can't read the Quran. That's what you're saying, right?
No.
See right there. Don't say no. You're not saying that when you just said that.
In order to understand any context, any society, any culture, any theological genealogy of concepts, you have to first of all put an emphasis on the
original language, right?
Exactly, whether it's Hebrew, whether it's Arabic, whether it's any form of language.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand in translation, when you translate any original text into another language, there is a lot of debate on that. We do not have those kind of sophistications or linguistic conceptual tools available to understand or to even accurately translate original texts into another language.
You're not a Muslim, you said?
It's not about me. It's about people who talk about this. Wittgenstein, Walter Benjamin, Michel Foucault, all of these French thinkers. Like there is a huge literature on this.
Do they translate their works?
What do you say?
Do they translate these authors you've just mentioned? Do they translate their works?
These are the people who talk about why translation is impossible.
Are their works translated?
No.
They're not translated?
They are translated, but that does not mean...
Wait, you said they are translated?
Yeah.
So what is the point? If he's saying that translation is impossible, why are they having their works translated so people can know what they're saying?
Their works are translated. What I'm also saying is, there's a proper actually debate where you cannot literally translate original language into foreign language in order to understand the meaning.
Okay.
Because you have to go back to the context. Whether it's... I'm not talking about Quran, I'm not talking about Hebrew, I'm talking about any culture.
Right, just
language.
in general, yeah.
If you go to any, let's say, African continent, you go to any society, as a sociologist or as an anthropologist, you go there, you understand their culture in their own language. You don't actually tell them, oh, I know English, I want you to speak to me in English. We go there, you actually learn their customs, you learn their traditions.
Do they, when the people go there and they speak with like the chieftains or the tribal leaders or people, you know, do they have a translator to communicate, to help them communicate with the cultures?
What I'm saying, that's a different question.
That's not a different question. I heard everything.
But you're changing the subject.
No, I'm not. I'm actually on the subject. You got to listen. Pay attention to what he's saying.
No, what I'm telling
He's saying that you cannot understand a culture outside of their language. Yeah.
No, actually, I'm just telling you, if you go to even any society in the world, you have, in order to understand a particular society, you have to understand their vernacular language.
I understand what you're saying.
You have to understand their traditions.
I understand.
You cannot just go into a society and tell them this is my concept.
I heard what you said. I heard what you said.
What my argument was.
So you just gonna keep going? I don't think that you're interested in actual intellectual debate.
You have to go to the original language. You cannot just tell me this is the verse and I quote you in English.
Hey, that's a self-defeating argument.
It is about Hebrew. It's about Sanskrit.
It's a self-defeating argument.
If you are talking about Hinduism, you have to read Sanskrit in order to understand Hinduism.
This is called confirmation bias right here.
Actually, Western prosperous.
What his point is,
I heard his
no
point,
matter
brother.
if it's a religious text or not.
Yeah, you got to understand the
even if
original
it's just
language.
straight history.
You got to understand the original language. That's his point, right?
No, it's deeper than that.
No. So, oh my goodness.
No.
For what you guys are saying, hold on, because I know, but I just heard him. I'm about to respond to him.
When you say
I'm about to, my good sir.
what you guys-
Respectfully, I'm about to respond to what he just said. Just respectfully.
I'll keep
Oh no,
listening then,
yeah,
because you missed this deeper
yeah. No worries. I'm gonna say exactly
And I'll
what he said.
clarify it.
His point is, in order for you to make a comment on, or even
that's not his
understand
point.
somebody's text,
That's not
you
his
need to
point.
understand the language. Hold on, I'm still talking though. Notice how rude this is, right? Did I let him speak? I sat here and listened to his point, did I not?
Let me speak.
No, I know, but I was responding to him. You're coming into our conversation.
Yeah, he was already talking.
So I was already talking to
In a
him.
public setting.
I know, but I don't think that you guys know how conversation works. For a conversation to happen, we listen to each other. I just listened to him, right? Did you witness me listen to him?
Listening to both of you.
That's fine. I'm asking you, did you witness me listen to him?
I heard both of you.
I know. Did you watch me let him speak?
I watched both of you speak, and I heard.
That's not
both of you.
that's what I'm asking you. My question is very simple.
No.
Did you or did you not
Question.
watch me
Okay, what is-
sit here quietly while he made his point? Thank you, Con. I'm glad you
observed
said.
that you won't let me say anything.
Okay, I'm done with you now. So I'm done with you. So because you can't even be honest here. So according to what you're saying, yeah, I'm talking to you. According to what you're saying, you just said that you cannot understand a language, you can't understand a culture unless you know the language here. But he's talking about people who have their stuff translated. He said translation is impossible. So then I asked him, okay, do you want the Arabic? You don't want the Arabic. You're a joke. You're a clown. You're a clown.
By the way, I'm
No, you're not. No, you're not. Get on out of here.
claim to be
You're not. You're
Christian. I
not.
don't see
You can claim whatever you want.
That too, because
So do you want to engage?
And do outreach by attacking Islam. And
Really? Wait, hold on. What did Jesus do? How did he do his outreach to the Pharisees? How did he do his
all
outreach
of
to
a
the
sudden you want to talk to me when you had just cut me
No, you cut
You
me
just
off.
said that you
No,
don't care
answer
what I
the
said.
question. I'm engaging with you.
I think
It's you now.
It's not better to engage.
You about to put your backpack on and run away now? That's what I thought.
Are you going to let me speak?
I just asked you a question. I'm gonna listen to you. When Jesus did his outreach to the Pharisees, how did he do it?
There is an Arabic.
Number one, I'd prefer to go back to the deeper point.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, let me just tell you.
So you made a claim about how to do outreach, but you don't want to
I
respond to
was
it.
saying that when you translate any text, whether it's religious,
You're ignoring the question.
whether it's just a historical
Brother,
text,
you're ignoring the question.
when you translate
For us to have a
anything from
fruitful
one
conversation, we have to engage, bro.
to another language.
We have to engage.
And he's
See,
running.
no, you're right.
Yeah, no, he's running away. He's gone. He's done
Ignorance
now.
to two enlightened men.
Right, you're enlightened,
No,
right?
you are.
Okay.
You're proving your ignorance
Right.
to two enlightened men.
Right, you're enlightened. Both of you guys are enlightened.
Because you're missing the deeper point, and you won't even let me say it.
Well, I let you say things, I question you on it, and then you change the subject and you
I'm
ignore.
saying to you the point I'm making.
Yeah, you're very
The
enlightened.
point I'm making is that any
I think you're here to argue.
You translate
Any text.
Very enlightened.
any text
Yeah.
to another language, it doesn't translate
All the way, right?
at all.
At all. So very good, very good. So then, what you're saying is,
No, don't
is that
tell me what I'm saying.
no.
That's what
okay,
you're
you know what? My fault.
See, what
can I
you're doing
can I
is
ask you? Can I ask you now?
Fundamental.
Can I ask you?
He's talking about.
Based on what you just said, stop.
He's
Stop.
talking
I'm talking to
about
him.
fundamental
Stop. I'm talking about him. I'm talking to him. Get out of here. I'm talking to him.
No,
So
see, that's not
based on what you
right.
based on what you said,
not even worth
do I have to know Arabic to be able to read the Quran? Do I have to know Arabic to read the
I'm ready to
Quran?
fight to death. I could fight off.
Hello?
Oh, whatever.
Hello?
Whatever.
Hello?
It's not any.
Hello? Look at this. You're so enlightened, but you can't have a conversation.
Because it's a war.
You're so enlightened, but you can't have a
I've already
conversation.
talked
You're
to
done.
This guy a couple weeks ago.
Brother, you're done. I'm done talking to you.
I'm not your
I'm
brother.
done. I'm done. I know you're not. You're
Because you don't treat
I know
me like a brother.
you're a coward.
So don't call me
you're
that.
you're a
Dude,
coward.
Let's go right now then.
Oh, look at this. You're enlightened,
Coward,
right?
let's go.
You're enlightened, right?
No, you said coward. Let's fucking go
You're
then,
an
right
you're
here.
an intellectual coward.
me and
Dude, do not come close.
Step back.
This
I'm a coward?
is my arm reach.
I'm a coward?
This is my arm reach. Please do
I'm a
not.
coward,
Please
huh?
do
Come
not
up
come
in his
forward.
personal
space.
Don't come in my. I'm gonna have to defend
you're being
Go
myself.
ahead and throw down. I'm
No,
ready.
And
I
you're
will
being
have to do.
recorded.
Yep, I'm gonna have to
And you're
defend
being
myself.
recorded.
Then start the fight.
I will have to defend myself
You're the
if
one
you
who
come in
came
my
up in his
space.
personal space.
That's right.
I said I'll take both of you.
Yeah,
That's
do what
right.
you want to
No
do.
power
Do what
here.
you
Yeah, this is cowardice.
Anything
When you
like that.
when you can't engage intellectually, this is how you gotta act. You're a
Didn't
coward.
want to hear
do
me.
what you want to do. You're in my
All these antichrist spirits.
You're in my personal
personal
space. No, you walked up
I
in
don't
my
mind
personal
you
space.
starting
Hey, brother, you need Jesus, bro.
I wish you would.
You need
You
Jesus,
walked up in
bro.
my
I wish
personal
you would.
space.
You need Jesus,
You
bro.
need to back up. You need to back up. You already
You-
threatened.
you need-
and it's been caught on tape.
It's a caught
You
on
already
tape.
threatened.
Appreciate it.
And it's been caught
You
on
need
tape.
Jesus, bro.
Here you go, threatening again.
You need Jesus,
you called
bro.
me coward, so
Yeah,
I'm proving
yeah,
you
you're an
wrong.
intellectual
You're a
coward,
Christian,
brother.
yeah.
You're an intellectual
You
coward.
won't even listen to me.
Intellectually
That's why you're the
No,
intellectual
I
coward.
listened to you and then
That's
you didn't
why
want to
you're
listen.
the
You're done.
intellectual
You're done.
coward.
We're done
I
with you.
saw you a couple weeks
What's up,
ago.
brother? You got a
Call me
question?
brother, because you're
No?
not my brother.
Just
Definitely not
entertain,
your
brother.
my brother.
Definitely not.
That's why it's a war.
Take care.
We're the ones that back down.
Take care. Peace.
Ain't nobody
It's
back
not
down from
whatever.
you.
It's
Nobody
a real
back
war.
down
You know
from
how many
baby.
people are
Nobody
dying
back
every
down.
night?
I'm
You know how
not
many
trying to
I
hear.
do.
Keep that to yourself.
You know where the
Peace.
bodies
Keep
are
that to
buried?
yourself. Keep that to yourself.
You know where the bodies are buried?
Where's yours going to be buried?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep
So you
stepping.
just proved
Keep it
yourselves
stepping.
enemies.
Keep it stepping, baby. Keep it stepping.
Take care of yourself, man. God bless you, bro.
God takes care of
God
you.
loves you, man. Repent of your sin, bro.
God takes care of me. I
Repent of
don't
your-
have sin.
he does. You got to turn
don't
to him
have
now.
I haven't
He who
sinned at
says
all.
he has no
but
sin
all three of
is
you
a
have
liar,
sinned.
and the truth is not in him.
I'm talking about
He who
in
says he
this
has no
dynamic
sin is
right
a
here.
liar,
I haven't
and the
sinned
truth
against
is not
you.
in
Yeah.
him. The truth is not
I
in
haven't
you.
sinned against
The
you.
truth.
Yeah.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
talking about
Yes,
in
you
this
did. You're
dynamic.
very
I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you, bro.
Bye, man.
I'm praying for you.
I don't care how you
Skid, scoot, and
interpret me.
skedaddle.
Because
Take care of
you're all
yourself, brother.
three ignorant.
Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
I know. You're intellectually
You can't
right.
do an
You're on a completely
outreach
different
in the
level,
name of
right.
Yeshua.
Take care of yourself,
you're on a
bro.
By
different level.
attacking Islam.
You're on a different level. I'm Jewish. I agree with you. You
I
are on a
love
different.
you.
Yes, completely.
Take
I
care of yourself,
Yeah.
man.
That's the one
So take your
truthful
different
thing
level.
you've said.
Take your different level and keep on
That's the
going.
one truthful
yeah,
thing you've
whatever.
said.
Right. I know. I know.
Take care of yourself,
I know,
man.
you're a
Very
liar.
true.
You're a fraud.
Bye-bye.
And you're weak.
Bye-bye.
And you can't even listen to the truth.
Bye-bye.
And I would take all three of you,
Yeah, right.
and you know it.
Right.
All you have to do is start it. You can giggle all you want. You can giggle, ha ha, he.
Right, right.
I would take all three of you.
Right.
There
We
was
know.
nothing you could do with
Right.
me.
Right.
Take care of yourself, man. Take care. Have a good day.
Go. You know you
think I'm-
you made it over there and then you came back
Love
here.
a big scene.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
This is the Antichrist spirit right here, man.
Bye.
Jumping at any opportunity to try to fight Christians or disturb the gospel.
Middle finger.
It's amazing.
Christian.
Yeah.
Middle finger.
I didn't say anything about Christians.
This is amazing.
Okay. Well, you said you know Yahweh.
I didn't say that.
You can't know Yahweh without
No,
knowing the
you
Son.
didn't see. You haven't heard a word I've said.
Yeah. I saw the middle finger
Deaf,
though.
and you're
Yeah, right.
blind,
Keep going, man.
and you're the prejudiced
Keep
ones.
going.
You're the racist.
Keep going.
You're the racist.
Right. Okay.
Just prove the point.
Right. Okay. Manifesting.
That's what happens, man. You got Muslims trying to fake to be Christians. Don't want to announce who they really are.
Right.
You got
I want to talk to him, but
just Antichrist period.
he take out in Christian, now he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
You need to know the original language in order to even say something about the book. Okay, here's the original language. Read it for me. Does it say what it says? No, I don't know. No, you do it.
Right.
Now get out of here, man. You're a clown. You've been exposed. You can't even deal with this. Can't be intellectually challenged on the UC campus? Come on now. Come on, man. What we doing here, man?
This video, despite its inflammatory title, documents less of a theological debate and more of a chaotic confrontation laced with ego, miscommunication, and growing hostility. What begins as a discussion on religious scripture, specifically claims in the Quran regarding the Prophet Muhammad's mention in previous scriptures, quickly devolves into a shouting match, mischaracterizations, and eventually physical posturing. The illusion of intellectual engagement. The Christian speaker initially tries to assert theological dominance by attempting to discredit Islam's scriptural basis, using an English translation of the Quran, Surah 7:157. A self-identified Muslim, or at least a speaker with academic pretensions, pushes back, questioning the validity of using translations instead of Arabic, the original language. What could have been a meaningful exchange on textual interpretation turns into a frustrating cycle of interruptions and dismissals. Each party accuses the other of intellectual cowardice while refusing to acknowledge the other's points or methods. Language as a weapon, not a bridge. The insistence on Arabic as the only valid medium for engaging the Quran sparks a broader linguistic argument. The Muslim speaker references philosophers like Wittgenstein and Foucault to stress the limitations of translation, but the point is lost amid verbal sparring and strawman arguments. Ironically, both sides appear more interested in one-upping each other than in actually communicating. From verbal conflict to threats of violence. Tensions boil over when mutual frustration turns personal. Accusations of cowardice, fraudulence, and intellectual dishonesty soon lead to physical posturing and threats of self-defense. The verbal aggression culminates in calls to "go right now" and warnings not to step closer. What started as a theological conversation ends in an atmosphere of near violence, with no resolution and no clarity, only a loud, fractured ending. A misleading narrative. The video's title implies a one-sided narrative, that a Muslim runs away, while a violent fanatic attacks Christians. However, the transcript tells a different story. Neither side is blameless. The conversation is plagued by bad faith, condescension, and unwillingness to engage constructively. If anything, the real tragedy here is not who wins the debate, but how both parties fail to model the very values they claim: truth, respect, and compassion. This is not a model of interfaith dialogue or effective outreach, it's a cautionary tale. The real issue isn't which religion is right, but how easily conversations about deep beliefs can devolve into ego battles. Until there's a commitment to listen, understand, and engage in good faith, these debates will continue to be more about spectacle than substance. What did we just witness? A moment of truth, and a moment of madness. While debates can challenge our beliefs, violence should never be the answer. Respectful dialogue must remain the cornerstone of our differences. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments below, we read every one. Until next time, keep thinking critically, stay safe, and God bless.